Alright, team. New week, new Odyssey. What have we got? Relaxing by the water. Oh, this sounds lovely. This sounds lovely. A water park, the springs, you name it. It makes for a good time. Is there going to be some sort of sewage system over here? Like, how's this going to go wrong? Okay. The maps look... decent. Decent. This is the worst one, as far as I can tell. Let's have a look. Yep, I was right. Polyphemus is absolutely the fucking worst map. Ew! What the fuck is this? Actually, if we're only going to 50, that's not terrible. But half cash and least tiers? That is a recipe for fuck you. I'm telling you right now. Okay, let's hope this doesn't continue. Relaxing and half cash and least tiers do not go well together. I don't care what map. Sulphur Springs, hard standard, 300% Moab health. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. We better be given fucking water towers if this is going to be relaxing by the water. Water park, hard standard 6 to 70. Wow, that's a generous amount to start with. Regrow rate has been amped up and everything is a regrow balloon. Polyphemus, sucks ass. Removal cost has been disabled. Wait, does that mean we have a permanently open eye? Or is that not how that works? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But, hey, if that means a permanently open eye, that is gonna make this map so much nicer. I fucking hate this map because the eye shuts. And Spice Island's ABR, 50 to 100, that's not terrible. Okay, cool. Right. Everybody get the fuck out. Brickle is optional, so we're not gonna be picking Brickle. I'm thinking Psy in this one. Psy seems pretty reliable. Like I said, I don't care about Brickle. Like, most of the heroes in this game, you couldn't force me to use. Just, like, I don't care if I'm given literally only mortars and bomb shooters. If I don't want to play Striker Jones, I'm not fucking picking Striker Jones. That was a bad example, because I do like playing as Striker Jones. Striker Jones is fun. We're pretty much guaranteeing filling up all of those. Fuck beast handlers. Nobody cares about beast handlers. Well, that's wrong. I don't care about beast handlers, personally. Beast handlers, as far as I can tell, can fuck off. You want me to buy, what, 4 of them, 5 of them to get 1 tier 5? Piss off. Absolutely not. Right. I'll bring it along just cause. You know, there are some situations where I can see a mortar being of use, but not a beast handler, and definitely not that other thing. I don't remember what it's called now. Either way, though, this seems pretty good to me. I'll just stock up on extras. Let's do it! Bring it on! What have we got here? 6 to 50, huh? Okay. Okay. So one of these is definitely going to be Psy. And then, you know what? I think... I do actually need to think about this a little. Okay, I've got an idea in mind. Let's see if it works out in my head first. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves me with 4. So 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. Doesn't put me in a spot that I want to be. Oh, I guess it is kind of where I want to be. Never mind. Let's do it. So, plan is single tack shooter will hopefully survive until I can place literally something else. I was going to say anything else, but that's not true. I have a specific thing in mind. So, tack shooter. Right. Psy is obviously getting placed. And then we've got to think about leads. So I can deal with those, but I think we're going to go with a wizard. So we've got tack, wizard, Psy. 3 towers, right? 4 towers because I'm putting down a sub at some point. So 4 towers. The only ones actually getting upgrades will be the wizard and the sub. Sub for decamo, wizard for damage. Pretty much. Sadly, decamo costs quite a bit though, which is very unfortunate. And by costs, I mean in terms of tiers, not actual costs. It's pretty fucking cheap. But yeah, if we get the decamo, or should I just ignore the sub and... No. Yes? No, yeah, there was a reason. Camo purples are literally my only weak point. Wait, if I'm getting the fucking sub, then they won't be if I get... No. Stupid thoughts. Why you gotta interrupt me like that? Wow, actually killed it. I thought that shit was getting through for sure. Okay, I think this is where we'll probably be able to save up for Psy. Come on, buddy. Because Psy can instantly see camo balloons, right? That's just a thing. Psy is just fucking goated, right? So camo balloon nonsense on their radar constantly. That's unfortunate. And you know what? I'll take it. 5 lives of unfortunateness, I'll take it. If it means Psy gets to come out of the woodworks soon. Come on. Pop that. I know you can pop that. Thank you. Bang! Fucking magic is here. Sorry, wizard. You don't really count when Psy is in play. Look at that. The sniper without having a sniper. Okay. So, Wall of Fire, Dragon's Breath, right? Straight up. Just good stuff. And then my theory is... Okay, so there you go. Psy can immediately pop camo balloons. My theory is the only thing I'm going to struggle with would be camo purples with this setup, right? Which is why instead of giving my wizard camo detection, which, you know, will be redundant and still weak to camo purples. Because let's face it, wizard is mainly just here for damage. I would just buy a sub instead. Ooh, actually, it would be cheaper to go for a village. Cheaper in terms of tiers, right? Because top path, I need to go 3 for a sub to give, or remove camo from balloons. But village, I only need to go to 2. That saves me a tier, and that allows me to get Summon Phoenix, which, not gonna lie, I was really hoping I could get. And it does the same shit as my sub, but better. Don't have to fucking wait around for the camo detection wave to go by. Only thing will be that the village, in trying times, cannot unsubmerge and be of use. Also can't be of any use leading up to the camo detection upgrade. Just gotta kind of wait for it to fucking happen. Okay. I think Dragon's Breath is our way to victory, though. The amount of times they have to fly around this little section. This seems like a pretty good deal. We should be able to afford it in time, right? Before round 40? Otherwise, we've got a shit defense. It should be fine. I think maybe I should have swapped. Or rather flipped I should have rotated where both the wizard and the tack are. Just both of them 90 degrees to the right. Sorry, clockwise. If I rotated them like that, I feel like I'd have a better setup for the long run. Just because of where the wall of fire would be. Up on this track instead of down here. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll work with it. Let's just get this up and running, and I think we'll be fine. E. Okay. So now that we've got that and this, I can place a village with camo detection to buff both of those boys, and then maybe find money for a summon Phoenix. I don't know. So we can do this. Oh no, it needs to be in range. It can't not be in fucking range. Oh, come on, really? Even more reason why I should have rotated them around. God, I've placed it in the most awkward fucking spot. Right, well there goes my extra tier. So I guess we're doing this now. Because it makes no fucking difference anymore. Well, that works. But yeah, kind of fucked it up. And the wizard and the tack placement could be better, but I still think we'll win. Also, I don't even know if camo purples show up between 1 and... Oh, there you go. It fucking proved me wrong. But good, we were prepared. We handled that very well. Glad it worked out. See, this is the thing that annoys me about least cash and least tiers. I just have to look at my money now and go, oh, look at that. Useless. You know, like, deflation, I think, has a point. Because it's testing to see how far ahead you can think, right? It's testing to see how knowledgeable you are about the game, which towers can last all the way from one round to the last round, and what weaknesses you'll face, and how you can compensate for that, all before the game even starts. Whereas least tiers and least cash, like, there's not a whole lot of extra thinking involved unless it's a custom challenge, in which case people are psychopaths and do all sorts of crazy shit with that. But like, it's just an awkward amount of thinking, where it's like, sort of extreme mode thinking, where it's like, oh, will I have enough for this? Do I need to save a little bit more for that? Can I spend it on these, you know, cross-pathing upgrades, you know? Like, it's just awkward. An awkward middle child. Hey, there we go. Next! Right. Also, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but I think we are officially past the point where you can get 1,000 Odyssey stars in your stats. I'll just check it real quick. Real quick. I think we passed it a few weeks ago, actually. Yeah, 1,035 is now the maximum number of Odyssey stars you can have. Kind of crazy, because 1 a week times it by 5, and then, yeah, wow. So what have we got? 1,000 divided by 5, 200. 200 weeks worth of fucking Odysseys. That shit's crazy. What was up with this? Triple HP? Something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter if we insta-kill him. But yeah, seems like a chill week. Speaking of chill weeks, my workflow at work is no longer chill. So I don't know if I've mentioned this last week or not, but it's in full effect now. So I officially am working Wednesdays now, and I'm not working Saturdays now, so tomorrow's my last day of the week. Nice, right? Just like every other person. Friday, end of week, start of weekend, always nice. But yeah, so essentially, what used to happen was Monday was a shit day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday were nice days. Wait, no. Thursday was also a little bit of a shit day, but then Friday, Saturday were nice days. So now it goes Monday's a shit day, Wednesday's a shit day, Thursday's a shit day, but it should be a quick day. Friday's the worst fucking day of the week, and then it's the weekend. So let me explain. I'm not going to go into great detail, but just know that the workflow on Monday has not changed. The workflow on Wednesday has suddenly spawned in. Don't know where the fuck that came from. The workflow on Thursday is pathetic. Like today, we only had to do like 400, 600 boxes, something like that, right? Insane when on other days we end up doing like 1,000, right? So it doesn't take us very long to get through 400 or 600 boxes, whatever. However, our workload that used to be on Saturdays just got entirely fucking dumped on Fridays. So now, with a pathetically weak Thursday at 400 to 600 boxes roughly, we've got our Friday, which is roughly 1,600 or 1,700 boxes. Which is a little bit fucked, honestly. And you know what the worst part is? Naturally, because things are changing and you know, obviously the workflow in the production room is changing. So, you know, we should try and be as accommodating as possible by changing so much fucking shit that goes into what production needs to start. And I just look at it and I go, really? Really? I brought this up in the last meeting too. I was like, can we stop randomly trying out new fucking business practices on the worst days of the week? Can we do it on the really light days, you know, where there's like 400 and 600 boxes or something? But every single time without fail, it's like, oh, this is your worst day of the week? Let's try something new. And they drop that shit on us on the day. They don't go, oh, hey, by the way, we're thinking about implementing this. What do you think? And then we go, oh, okay, there's some pros and cons to that. Let's go through it. No, that doesn't happen. If that happened, I'd be in a fucking amazing company that's making billions of fucking dollars. But I'm not. Instead, what happens is, oh, hey, here's an idea. One other person that doesn't work in production. That sounds like a fucking brilliant idea. The next day it gets implemented. And you know what? I have noticed this too. The production department specifically, anytime we complain about something, swept under the rug, pushed out the door. Don't let it hit your ass on the way out, fuckhead. Right? Anytime any other department complains about something, oh my god. The world may as well end if we don't fix this fucking issue as soon as possible. And then the very next day, fixed. Or, you know, we've adjusted things, or we've screwed over every other department to accommodate for you guys. And we're just sitting there like, huh? Problems being solved? I've never noticed that happening. It's a big old boatload of ass. And I don't know why we are so targeted. Well, not targeted, the opposite of targeted. I don't know why we're the scapegoat, I guess. Oh, come on, Si, you can't be that fat. I guess it's the drum, huh? Whoopsies. But yeah, we're the little guinea pig department. By the sounds of it. Over here. I know I said that I'd just insta-kill everything, but I've got time to place down these triple guns and stuff. So I may as well. Maybe a Spectre, not a Spectre. Attack shooter can fit on there. Come on. There we go. Ooh, you know what? Glue. Because everyone knows if you don't have a good solution around 63, you just buy a glue gunner and then that somehow just fixes everything. Every issue you've ever had. Problem just solved. Balloon solver. Do, 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 do. But yeah, today was okay. Got through all the boxes really quickly, and then we had a company, not a company, a people person wide meeting just within the company, not like other companies as well. But yeah, we had like I don't even know what it's called. I guess company-wide meeting, yeah. Like all the different departments, just to talk about how things are going, which was great. Well, not great, it was boring as fuck, but, you know. Oh, no problems arose from it. So that was fine, and then me and all the other seniors had a secondary sort of teaching session with one of our tech guys to show us how a bunch of shit in production is done if no one else is there and able to do it. Which kind of made me think like, huh, why are they just teaching this now, right? It made me think that, because I don't know, it's not like I have trust issues or anything, but just the fact that they're only teaching us that shit now made me immediately think like, oh, the people who normally do it are preparing people that don't normally do it. That means the people that normally do it are about to fuck off for a while and do some other shit instead of working. And so they're like, oh hey, by the way, if shit hits the fan, here's how you solve it. Instead of us being like, hey, calling you on your vacation time, the fuck do I do here? So I'm very suspicious. Interesting. There's still people at my workplace even now. How terrible. Can I even place water towers up here? No, I can! Oh wow, that's a pretty decent spot, to be honest. I thought that was gonna be much more worse, but that's not the worst thing in the world. 63 is fine. Beautifully so. Wow, even better that time, I guess because of the glue. The residue. That's looking like a GG to me. Whoops. You guys ever notice that they don't do a whole lot of weird rounds anymore? Like, obviously when it came to custom Odysseys, or like Odysseys made by the community that were made the weekly Odyssey, the round systems were weird, and that was interesting, but all the ones that Ninja Kiwi make, and I'm not complaining, I've just noticed this, typically they end in either 5 or a 0, and they ramp up as the Odyssey goes along. I feel like they have a generic formula for Odysseys, or like a vague, like a theme generator in mind that just has a whole bunch of words in and just slap them together. Anyway, I wouldn't blame them if they did. That is Relaxing by the Water Part 1. Part 2, as always, will be coming out tomorrow and will feature these last 3 maps. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.